Hi, Mom, I'm home, Bobby called when Fleur, his sister, had opened the front door for him. Hello, dear. Would you like an apple and something to drink? His mother waved and called from the dining room. But Bobby shook his head and ran up the stairs to his room. Once there, he jumped onto his bed. First, he just wanted to read quietly. It was so busy and noisy at school. His ears were still buzzing from it all. 15 minutes later, Bobby felt a lot better. He quickly picked up his sketchbook. Yesterday he had drawn 2 butterflies, and now he wanted to color them in. Meanwhile, he wished he was a butterfly. Then he wouldn't have to go to school, and he could spend all day flying from one flower to the other. When he'd finished coloring, he looked around his room. What did he want to do now? In a corner there was a huge pile of clothes, and there were various toy cars scattered about. All the small cars were in a box, and the bigger ones were lined up against the wall. Mom will be very pleased with that. Hello, Bobby, can you at last come downstairs? He heard his mother calling. Oh dear, she sounded a bit impatient. While he walked slowly down the stairs, he hummed the beginning of his favorite tune. La-la-dee-la-la-la. Bobby often hummed his favorite tune, but never when there was anybody else nearby, because then they would discover his big secret. Then suddenly there was a flash of light, and at the same time a tiny little girl appeared, and she floated towards him. Since that afternoon at the pond, Bobby often saw the little elf, sometimes more than once a day. Another good thing was that Melody always helped Bobby when he was sad. Then one morning as he stood in the school playground, Daisy, a new girl who didn't have any friends yet, came over to him. The blackbird was singing the same tune as the one Bobby had forgotten, the one that had first called Melody to him. Together, Bobby and Daisy listened, whistled, and laughed with joy each time the blackbird stopped its tune so that Bobby could take up the melody.